So our next question. Elena sells lemonade at $1.50 per cup. Complete the table and graph, we'll get to that in a second, to show how much money she makes selling. So I've made a table here. We've called X the amount of cups that she sells, and money is going to be given the variable of Y. So let's complete the table first. So when she sells 1 cup, she makes $1.50. If she sells 2 cups, she's going to make $3. If she sells 3 cups, she's going to make 3 times the amount, which is $4.50. If she sells 4 cups, she's going to make $6. And if she makes, if she sells 5 cups, she's going to make $7.50. So how much will she have sold? How much cups will she need to sell to make $9? So let's go backwards down here to 1, to our unit rate. And we're going to do 9 on our calculator. 9 divided by 150. Let me get my calculator. 9 divided by 1.5. And that's going to be 6. And so here, she must have sold 6 cups. So how much money will she make, Y, for selling any amount of cups? How are we going to determine how much money she makes regardless of how many cups she sells? Maybe she sells 10, maybe she sells 1,000, maybe she sells 1,000,000 cups. All right, the money she makes we're going to call Y, and it's always going to be equal to the amount of cups sold, which is X, multiplied by 1.5 or $1.50. Rewriting it algebraically, we have Y, the money she makes, is 1.5 times X. Remember, the reason I put 1.5 first is because that's my coefficient. So the next question says, what is the dependent variable? Okay, so I ask myself, what is the calculation I'm doing? All right, what's the variable in our equation that is dependent on something else? Well, in our case, the money is dependent on how many cups she sells. So the dependent variable is the money, or the Y. Our independent variable is therefore our X. Okay, she could sell any amount of cups. It's not dependent on anything else. Okay, so I've made a chart to represent the relationship between Elena's money and the cups she sells. The cups we said were X, so that's going along the bottom here. You can see it going this way. And the money she makes is dependent on how many cups she sells. So use the graph to answer. Well, first I'm just going to observe the graph. I can see that it's got lots of points on it. I can see that it's going in a straight line. I can see that there are the money on the left and the cups along the bottom. So if Elena sells 18 cups, how much money will she earn? Okay, so 18 cups is what I need to know. I'm going to come along here. Here's 15, 16, 17. 18 is right here. So I'm going to take a ruler and I'm going to draw a straight line. Whoops. I'm going to draw a straight line. I have to do as straight as I can along that line to this point here. That's how much money she's made for selling 18 cups. Let's go across then to figure out, let's see how much money she makes. It's there, that's $27. Eleanor has earned $7. How many cups must she have sold and how do you know? Okay, so she's earned $7. So let's look on our chart here. Here's the $7 right there. So let's see where it meets the line. It meets right there. And let's go down. So I'm going to see how many cups she must have sold. It's between 4 and 5. I'm going to say it's about 4.6 cups. Okay, if she's made $7. What about if she's made $15? Well, I find $15, come across to my chart, and then go down to determine how many cups she sold, and that's 10. So our chart is a really good way to show these relationships. And if you notice, you should be able to see that the amount of cups that she sold here, let's say 2 cups for $3, those 2 points are on the chart. 2 cups is right there, and $3 is right there. Those two values meet.